Good afternoon. Time for a quick bee video with none other than yours truly, Brian from Not That Brian, based here in sunny Melbourne. And as you can see, it is very sunny today. This beekeeping video is a short what happened after I moved my little hive. Where did the wasps go? What they did next. And a couple of other interesting observations about bees' behaviour on hot days. It's going to be 35 degrees up here, Celsius. Oh, and by the way, quick plug, I have currently about 134 subscribers. Thank you to those that have joined us in the last couple of days. I'm looking for more, so if you like my posts, by all means subscribe. Trying to grow the channel. I mostly post about beekeeping, being a beekeeper. Starting a podcast about life's lessons, self-improvement, that kind of thing. Also the odd gardening and gorgeous sunset and some of the wildlife we see around here, which is, by the way, incredible, living in the Dandenong Ranges. I mean, look at that. What's not to like? So anywho, back to the beekeeping. Yesterday afternoon, I recorded a video. I had a nuke hive, or a nucleus hive. Now, for those that don't know, a nucleus hive is a beginning beehive. It only has about 5 frames in it, and it's for small, start-out colonies. I did a split about 4 weeks ago, and it didn't go so well. I had some problems. They queened, but then the hive was attacked pretty badly by wasps, and they just couldn't cope. So the queen's been killed, and most of the honey had gone, and the wasp had taken any larvae. So I've moved that hive because those wasps just wouldn't leave it alone. I moved it last night in the dead of night, once everyone was asleep. Once the bees were asleep. And today, this morning, I'm a bit late, but you can probably see a few confused wasps hanging around going, where's that beehive gone? Yeah, our lunch isn't here anymore. And I've also moved in here a bait station. Now that bait station is filled with desiccated chicken, and wasps will love that kind of thing. It'll be a protein source for them. So I'm hoping to attract them there, where I can treat them with a wasp-specific treatment that will not harm my bees or risk my bees. So in other words, I've moved the beehive. I've checked it this morning. It's about 100 metres away, 50 metres away. Oh, who cares? It's around the corner and up the hill, and the wasps haven't found it, which is great. Next step for me tomorrow is to go into each of these hives, and I'm going to look for, and I suspect I'll find at least one queen cell. That, some eggs, some nurse bees. I'll transplant them into the nucleus hive. I think I'll find them in there. But yeah, that'll get that nuke back up and running and away from the wasps, and I won't bring it down again until it's strong enough to stand on its own 2 feet. Now, some interesting behaviours. It's a hot day, like I said. They're not bearding yet, but have a look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but just at the entrance there's a couple of bees that are just fanning their wings, directing cool air into the hive. Well, helping airflow, really. They're not going to direct cool air on a day like today. You see that there, just by the door? They're just standing there fanning their wings. It's all they're doing, and I'll just sit there all day just helping the air move in and out of the hive. This hive, on the other hand, a bit more entrance, so less need for that, and it's very well insulated. Now this hive would have been the first one that the wasps would have gone to because it's closest. It's quite strong. Interestingly enough, there's no evidence of wasps attacking that hive. It's likely they've looked at it and gone, yeah, not touching that. Too big, too aggressive, forget it, move on. So the wasps are not attacking my big hives. They're just looking for the easy target. And this hive is probably my most aggressive hive. It's got its winter coat off, so this is what it looks like, pretty ugly. Normally it has all that stuff on top. That's a winter coat, insulation. Very busy hive, coming and going, doing its thing. And I've had that hive for about 5 years now. Very healthy hive. You see a couple of bees coming back and forth from the entrance there, probably just on guard duty. The wasps would have rocked up as well and been given the heave-ho. I'll come back tomorrow and we'll do some more in-depth investigating, find us some queens and help our nucleus hive do its thing. So thanks for watching my video, by the way. If you're interested in beekeeping, I'm a Melbourne-based beekeeper, been doing it now, backyard beekeeping, nothing too involved, about 6 years, learning as I go. Point of the channel, share my learnings, make some friends. So if you do have questions or if you do see something, by all means comment. I do respond to comments. And of course, as always, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Thanks for taking the time to watch.